assigned row 5 to Mako here. Mako will have to defeat Ridley, do so by skipping Charge Beam, which is quite a challenge. Finishing Crate's Room, destroy at least 2 statues, and get Ice Beam. And that is quite a backtracking heavy row she assigned to him there. Defeating Ridley is pretty much the most out-of-the-way goal in the entire game. Having to destroy at least 2 statues requires at least 1 extra trip into the back of Criteria, which is never good having to do this backtracking. Finishing in Crate's Room also adds another layer of backtracking. Ice Beam is probably the only easy goal in that, and Skip Charge Beam really only makes defeating Ridley tougher, because there's no collection forced into this row. But by skipping Charge Beam, Mako will have to do a ton of Super Missile collection to make this Ridley fight work. So no direct enforcement of collection, but still has to do a ton just for the Ridley fight. For Becky, she will have to do Column 3, defeat Odd Toon, visit the critters, which means a double Brinstar trip due to the forced speed booster for the Dracor. 4+ energy tanks and 15+ power bombs is really not bad. You can usually do that on the go. Defeat Crocomire and skip high jump boots. The high jump boots really cutting in there. And finishing in Crate's Room, not a bad goal. So I want to say Mako here really having the harder row assigned, but we're going to see what Becky will choose as the secondary row to finish. So yeah, we have a 44 Ceres and Bruce from Finding Nemo on Mako's side. Excellent. Good job. Alright, so I gotta get my notes up real quick. And I'm sorry for the solo commentary here. But I think we're gonna be just fine here. All right. Alright, I'm sorry, I am back. Looks like BPS is gonna join me for commentary, very nice. He'll be here in just a second. I missed just a little bit off the restream, but I should be up to date now. Restream, please. Okay, alright, looks like... Alright, we're good. Looks like both runners skipped the criteria map station, not gonna go for row 1 or column 4. Looks like Becky went for Brinstar Missile Recharge Station. Alright, BPS, welcome! Alright, both getting these big pink missiles here. And both getting charge beam. Wait. What? Mako got charge beam. So Mako needs to reset.
Alright.
Yo, BPS, welcome.
Alright, I'm just getting set up real quick. Kind of a last-minute commentary.
Yeah, very sorry. We had to replace one of our commentators last second.
Alright, I've got the restream up.
Oh yeah, you turned it off. Alright, okay, so bingo rules say you can turn it off immediately if you accidentally collected something, so that's good.
So looks like we're already seeing some route divergence. We're
Yes.
seeing Mako going over the down red tower and seeing Becky gonna go for the CWJ most likely.
Yeah. Early wreck ship in most bingo scenarios is really good. Only problem I have right now is I have no clue how many missiles they have, respectively. You didn't get the bingo sync link yet, did you?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna send you that real quick. There's the link. Password is Becky, all lowercase. Please don't join as spectators so that you can track with me. Yeah, I mean, Mako turned it off immediately. There's no point in enforcing rules that are too rough for this. After all, we want to have fun here. So Becky with a second power bomb pack. No, don't join as spectator. Yeah, it looks like Mako is on his way to, you don't have the link, you can do nothing with the password. So, looks like... Yeah, Mako here going for crate, while Becky is going to do early wreck ship. Beeps, can you select purple and check for Becky?
Sure.
Alright, thank you.
I just need to take a look at the bingo goals real quick.
Yeah. Alright, looks like Becky right now going for that CWJ / mode DBJ. Mako currently fighting with the crate stand-up glitch.
Both very difficult things to deal with.
Yeah.
So looking at the bingo tiles, I'm not really sure which tile or row or column Becky's going to be going for.
I mean, Becky doesn't really need to go to a lot of places. I guess the most far out of the way thing she has to do is defeating Bottoon. Everything else is pretty much central in Brinstar Warfare. So it's understandable that she's going for this gravity suit here to avoid the more tedious Suitasmurdia segment. Oh, and looks like Mako, since he cannot use Charge Beam, will have to farm ammo during this fight, which is pretty tedious, especially if you go low on health. You're not going to get any drops from fingernails, only health.
Yeah, that's very true because crate stand-up is just really annoying.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, fighting crate the intended way is actually like arguably harder than doing the stand-up, than doing the quick kill in a way. It's just very, like, once it goes wrong, it goes very, very wrong. It's still only getting health drops. It's not really lucky. Alright, there down goes Crate, and Becky gets CWJ.
Two great things at one time.
Right.
Perfectly synced, basically.
Absolutely. So, Mako got his one suit. We'll have to return at a later point to finishing Crate's room. And Becky onto this low energy Fantoon fight here in just a second. Well, it looks like MakoByte is also gonna go for the recharge station here. There's a tile both Brinstar missile recharge stations. I'm not sure if he got the other one in west side Brinstar. Looks like he's currently debating if he should go in there at all. I'm not sure. Maybe Chad can tell me if Mako ever went to the west side Brinstar missile recharge station, or if that was only Becky. Because I know Becky went in there for sure. Just not sure if Mako did it.
I want to say he didn't, but I wasn't looking there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't either. Like,
Becky going for the Dopplers.
so far, not a bad fight. Doing excellent safe rounds here.
And Becky finishing off Fantoon. The pretty nice kill.
Oh yeah, right.
Definitely pretty dangerous when you don't have very many E-tanks or Varia.
Yeah, so especially if you're not used to like new route, this fight can be really rough. Looks like Mako is going to do a trip to Norfair here.
So time to see if Becky goes for this map station. Doesn't look like she's going to be doing that.
Nah,
That is one of the tiles.
Yeah, so no column 2 or row 4 for her as her additional row, as it looks like. Understandable that she doesn't go for column 2, would include a lot of collection and killing Dragon. Same for row 4. So, don't really see her choosing that, but is going to go for extra super missiles here.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to go for the two, or both, the wreck ship super missile.
Yeah, not a bad call.
And it's a pretty easy goal.
Yeah, might be going...
I want to say she's probably going for row 3. And because she's already gotten one of the reserve tanks.
Yeah, I got 2 power bomb packs already. So that's definitely a good option for her. Mako getting high jump. Another missile pack. So he's not going to be doing the column 3 row 4 tile. Defeat Crocomire and skip high jump boots. That's locked out for him now. He's gonna get Ice Beam though. So for him, it kind of looks like he's gonna go for column 1 as his additional row. With Ice Beam, he'd already have 3 out of those 5 goals finished. And he needs to do Ridley anyway, so that might not be a bad choice. Generally feel like this column 1 is a really good option for like pretty much whatever row you're forced onto, because there's really not a lot to it.
Well, chat is saying that you can't do column 1 because you have to
because of
trade zoom or
yeah,
on a hurdle. So
that is correct.
If he decides to go for that and realizes he can't do that, he might have some problems.
Right. I always forget about these finish in extra tiles.
Looks like Becky's farming a bit of health because bowling takes a ton of health out of you.
Yeah.
And
with optimal deboosts, you need 120 damage. You take 120 damage, which I guess she could make right now with her reserves.
Yeah, she could do some of the reserve tank buffering in order to just get through there.
Yeah, but playing it safe is not bad strat, even though the drops are kind of horrible here.
Yeah, oh, she doesn't really have much in reserves anyway.
I mean, she can... Yeah, no, never mind. Like, now she cannot go for it. She could have gone for it with the reserve, since that would have given her enough iframes to... Oh, yeah, now she has to farm.
Looks like she's just farming the refill bug outside. Definitely not a bad choice.
Oh, yeah. Now at 180, you can take 3 hits now, so that should be more than enough.
So I really hope I'm not missing any of the tiles for Becky.
I'm sure we already did something. Like, I have no clue about the ammo count anymore, but everything a little bit improvised today. I'm really glad you joined me for commentary. I'm really happy you took your time.
No problem. Solo commentary is pretty difficult if you didn't sign up for it.
Alright, so Mako gonna get Speed Booster now. Oh wait, there's an Ice Beam tile. So... wonder where he's gonna go with that.
Looks like Becky's about to get the top left thing, which is getting gravity suit.
Yeah. I feel like
get my words out.
I feel like column 3 might work out really well for Mako here. Might just do a double dip to Brinstar to get the critters a few extra power bombs. Oh no, wait, never mind. He cannot do that anymore because he already got high jump boots. He really locked himself out of a lot of rows and columns already. He also doesn't have Ice Beam. He also has Ice and Speed now. So he can do row 3, row 4, or column 3.
He can't do row 3, but he's got both Ice and...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He can't do row 3 and row 4 and column 3, so he already locked himself out of quite a bit.
I just misheard you.
Oh, no, oh, good. So, let's see, gonna get Wave Beam now. And Becky... just, I'm really not sure what Becky's gonna go for. Her row is really not, like, too branching. It's, like, really all more around the north area. The Windsor area, I'm sorry. We're gonna see.
So seeing that Becky actually went to the missile recharge earlier, as chat is saying, I think we're gonna see if she decides to get... Okay, so she's not gonna go to 1-year crit.
I think that column 5 might not look like horribly bad for Becky. Mako getting his second reserve tank.
So right now what I think Becky might be doing would probably... I want to say she's probably doing row 3, column 3. Or doing those two.
Yeah, that might not be too bad. Yeah, I already got the 10 wreck ship supers. She can easily get another reserve tank here in Norfair, plus the one right in Meridia. And then just do Batu and Plasma and finish Yeah, like Watoon, Plasma, go to G4 to... no, wait, she doesn't need to do that. Yeah, just go to Crate's room.
And
It's
she's
not a bad call.
heading to the reserves right now.
Yeah, with an excellent bomb jump. Skipping out on that super tedious wall jump you could do up there. Not recommended if you want to save time.
And I'm not sure if she has high jump right now. I can't tell. Actually, she can't have it because the tile says skip high jump, so...
No, she didn't get it. Has her second reserve tank now, though. And Mako currently thinking about what he's going to do next. Alright, Becky about to get speed booster.
That would lock her out of Ice Beam, so she'd have to be careful with that. If she's doing row 3, of course.
Yeah. Another thing is if she, since she has to skip high jump boots, and she is in fact doing row 3, that speed booster is just a way better option to compensate for the movement. Like Meridia without speed and no high jump is really slow and tedious. That speed booster with some spark can make up for a lot of that.
Honestly though, speed booster without high jump is one of the worst feelings in the game though.
That's right, but it's still gonna speed up Meridia quite a bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so Mako visiting that energy refill station. There's no energy refill station tile on the screen, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, and he didn't use it either, so it was probably confusing it with a missile refill station. I can feel him for that. It's sometimes pretty confusing knowing what is if you're not used to visiting them with speedruns.
And there's a ton of rooms in this game that you don't even notice.
Right.
Like the missile station in Meridia, that's just completely out of the way. You have to know where it is, basically.
Well, at least you get to visit the roly-polies doing so.
Yeah.
Alright, we got some Croc Z. Mako getting his first PBs.
And since he has speed booster, he's not going to have to CWJ over Mo.
Definitely gonna, with his current equipment, the wreck ship's gonna be a lot easier than Becky's wreck ship was.
Looks like Becky isn't gonna get the E-Tank.
I mean, Becky is pretty confident about...
I mean, one of her tiles is 4 energy tanks and 15 power bombs, so she needs 2 more E-Tanks at least.
I'm trying to think of ones that are more in the way. Like, obviously, Bottoon E-Tank is going to be faster. Trying to think of a second one that's going to be faster. I mean, probably the Idakun E-Tank is still going to be faster, since she needs... it's like passing right by it. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's just going for those 2 and not collect a single X.
I mean, the thing about Croc E-Tank is you have to wait for Croc to die first.
Yeah, well, that's right. It's like no actual time loss.
Yeah, the only time loss is a time loss of just needing to what's the word here? The only time loss is just the fanfare, and you have to see that fanfare anyway.
Well, yeah, that and the energy loss from the acid, which is arguably neglectable with the energy she had at that point, but we don't know. She will get these E-Tanks at some point, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to be questioning her route.
Right. I mean, Becky is a lot better than me at Dab, so I'd never even dare to question her in her decision making.
Yeah, she's a lot better than me as well, so I really don't have much room to talk.
Oh, and going for that bomb jump there.
And that
Mako.
bomb jump is really difficult.
Yeah. Need to cover quite some distance there.
I guess Mako's probably going back to the ship right now before Phantoon.
Yeah.
Just to get a save and also a heal.
Might be going for items up there since he charged his spark.
Yeah. Might be going for Criteria Power Bomb.
Or just go for his 15 plus power bombs. And the no, wait, no, he doesn't make sense that he goes for that, but I don't know. Okay, no,
it looks like he just charged his spark because he could.
Yeah, right. No, nothing bad about that.
Oh, looks like Becky is going to be getting Ice Beam, which, according to row 3, she really shouldn't be doing, so...
Yeah.
What's the rules of the equipping items, I guess?
If you immediately de-equip it, if you accidentally pick it up, it's okay, and you can still mark the tile. But it's not her first row. It looks like she really wanted that item. It's just that row 3 is apparently not what she's been looking for. Which makes me curious what is actually what she's been looking for as her free chosen row.
Oh, wait a minute. She did get the missile recharged, though, so... She could just be going for column 5 instead.
Yeah, might be. I'm also kind of looking at this diagonal, top left, bottom right. Which wouldn't be too horrible. But we'll see. Either way, I'm expecting a trip to Brinstar now to visit the critters.
Yeah. So for visit the critters, do you have to visit both the Itacoons and the Decora, or just one of them?
Both of them.
Alright.
So both the bird and the monkeys. Which is actually questioned quite a lot because most people only know the Itacoons who teach you wall jumping, but it's actually also a little bird in Pink Brinstar teaching you shine sparking. And as Stray demonstrated yesterday, you can actually free that bird. I kind of hope Becky is going to go for it, because it's really cool, because that bird knows some insane short charging. We'll see.
Yeah. That bird is better at short charging than pretty much everyone in the community.
Including the Taz, so that's something.
That bird is literally Taz.
Alright, Mako fighting Phantoon. Becky getting the CFB Blue Gate glitch done.
Looks like Mako's gonna be going for the good old Dopplers.
Not a bad fight. Needs to watch out a little bit with his health, though.
Oh, yeah. He is at pretty low health right now.
Oh, has 200 in reserves, though.
Yeah. Has a ton of reserves. He'll be fine.
Alright, so Becky about to visit the critters here.
It looks like she might be going for the super missile as well.
Yeah. Did she get backdoor spore spawn at any point?
No, she didn't.
Yeah, so she might be going for that row 2.
She didn't get Spectre, though.
Yeah.
But she could always get it on the way to Meridia. Looks like these spikes are not being nice to her.
Yeah. Mako also not going for the wreck chip map station, so no column 2 for him. And Becky visiting the lovely Itacoons. Remember, kids, always save the animals.
I second that statement.
Thank you. Alright, and look out. Here's the bird. Don't miss it. It's gonna be quick.
There's no bias in this stream at all.
No, absolutely not. Oh, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. She's gonna try to free the bird. There we go. Looks good. That should be it.
That looks like it.
Oh, okay, only despite one block. I really like to try it though. Yeah. Alright, that's both wrecked ship super missiles for Mako. Where's that tile? There it is, okay.
Looks like she's heading back now.
Oh, has to... Oh, has
she really wants to do it.
Yeah. Might have to take the refill. Okay, yeah, okay, she knows. So those of you who didn't know, there is an energy recharge station so that you don't soft lock down there. Alright, there you go.
So if you don't have the help. Like if you only don't even have any tank, it's pretty difficult.
Oh, so close. I mean, even with one E-tank and no high jump boots, you can still make it out of there. It's tight as hell, but it's doable.
Yeah.
Alright. So Mako has to watch out here. Doesn't want to die in the spiky room of death. Oh!
This is, okay, this is fine.
Monka S.
He did save before Phantoon though, so...
Yeah, right. But...
Alright, but still that is a pretty big setback. Also,
I mean, do you ever really want to do Phantoon more than once?
Becky didn't go for the backdoor spore spawn, so I don't think she's gonna go for that tile. I think she probably just wanted the supers.
Yeah, not bad. Really not bad. Always helps out for Ridley. It's going up now.
She's probably going for Criteria Super.
Where is Mako going? Decides to not even enter the energy tank room. What did he want to do over here?
Maybe he's worried about his health.
Yeah, right, but I mean, he's kind of in a sticky situation for that.
And he just really doesn't have enough power bombs or crystal flash either.
Yeah, I mean he can really well do it over there to the E-tank if he just equips high jump boots. It's not too rough to make. Yeah, there you go. Alright, he should be capable of doing that. And he has multiple tries too. The spikes down there are kind of fake spikes. They don't deal the damage actual spikes would do for some reason, even though they look exactly the same. So he has quite a few tries for this, as long as he doesn't get hit by the fish.
Alright, so see a question about Dab in the chat. So basically, one person, or both of the people choose a tile. So Mako chose, or not tile, a row or column. So Mako chose a row or column for Becky, and Becky chose a row or column for Mako. So Mako basically forced Becky to do column 3, and Becky forced Mako to do row 5. So they have to do that row, and they have to do another row of their own choosing.
Alright, so I think Becky might be going for either row 1 or column 5. I think row 1 is actually not super unrealistic at this point. Even though she skipped some E-tanks. But if she gets the Criteria map station now, she's almost done with that. And also collected a ton of missiles, but it looks like not. I guess it's column 5?
I mean, column 5 would make sense because she did skip 2 of it. She skipped Croc Tank, and she needs to get 2 E-tanks in Meridia.
Right, and only has 1 reserve tank left, already got 1 of the Brinstar missile recharge stations, so that seems like the most likely thing right now. Mako made it back to wrecked ship main room with a nice amount of help. So can get his second suit now, which will lock him out of column 1 and row 1. Actually really not leaving too many options for him. He locked himself out of a lot of rows already. I really like the routing by Becky though. She really only needs to do one more Murdia trip and then she's done. She can get her E-Tank, defeat bot Tomb, get the two Murdia E-Tanks, the third reserve tank. And then she can just go to Crate's room, get the recharge station, and then she's done. It's really not a bad route. Very minimal backtracking here. Alright, Mako getting another missile pack here.
So as Static just pointed out, if Mako does get gravity, he can't do column 1 or row 1.
Yeah, right. And he already cannot do quite a lot of the rows. Since he got both ice and speed, he can't do the finish in Mama Turtle tile anymore. Can't do column 3 since he got high jump boots. Yeah, really a lot of stuff he cannot do anymore.
So I think Becky is going to be doing column 5 and column 3.
Yeah, agreed, absolutely.
Because now she's going to Mama Turtle.
Yeah, that would work out so well for her. I'm not sure. Does she have 10 power bombs or? I think she has 15.
I want to say she has 15.
Yeah, right. I think she got she got both Red Tower ones and the Idakun ones, so that would make sense. Yeah.
Because she skipped the ones at the Idakun. Wait, she skipped the Idakun ones, so she probably had them by the time she got there.
Oh, really? Okay. Wait, what is Mako getting another missile pack? All right. I'm not quite sure what Becky is getting this for, though. That really no need for these items if it's indeed column 3 and column 5.
Because I don't think she needed to skip charge beam.
Yeah, no, she has charge beam. No, I'm pretty sure she has charge.
So it looked like Mako wanted the reserve tank. Oh, and Becky memeing a little bit. Looks like Bottom came out of the wrong hole for her.
Alright, so Mako has 3+ reserve tanks now, and 2 suits. Nice platoon kill from Becky.
So yeah, Becky really only has 2 more goals left.
Alright. Only needs to collect that reserve tank and then go to Crate, and then she's done. In a really good time as well.
Yeah, this is a really good time for Dab. Or actually, sorry, she has 3 goals left, but one of them she's about to get.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't really say that the missile recharge station and Crate are 2 separate goals that, like, 2 rooms apart from each other. It's, like, hardly 2 separate goals. Just needs to go to one location and then she's done.
So it looks like Mako's going to be heading left instead of heading down Red Tower. He's probably going to go clean up Brinstar a bit.
Yeah. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, that
Nice.
that was Becky's third reserve.
Yeah.
Mako getting caught in that gamer there, unfortunately.
These jumps that Mako does there are really hard to make if you have high jump and speed. Impossible to jump low enough to not bonk the ceiling there. Alright. And Becky 3 more rooms away from victory. I think that might be a sub 47. Oh yeah, use more supers. I appreciate that. Alright, there's the second missile recharge station. And only needs to enter Krait's room, does not need to defeat him. So only 1 Ghidorah away.
Looks like it might be a sub 47.
Yeah, and Mako going up the elevator again. And there we go. Becky is done with a official SRL race time of 47 minutes flat. GG to Becky for winning this stat match here.
And GG, that was a really, really good race for her.
Yeah, that was excellent routing. Hugging Krait a little bit there. Getting a little intimate.
I mean, who wouldn't hug Krait a little bit?
Right. Krait needs some love. Yeah, creating a little bit extra lag, always appreciate it. It's insane how long she actually sustains there, taking all that damage. Alright, Mako destroying 2 statues. Like he's still alive.
I mean, Krait really doesn't do much damage if you have, or compared to your normal health value if you have 5E tanks.
Right. Like, even without the suits. Yo, and Stunt Coyote with the host. Thanks a lot. So yeah, good job to Becky. Not quite. I'm still really not sure what Mako decides to do for his chosen row. I'm really kind of clueless here. Might be going for column 4 now, looking for that Meridian map station.
It looks like he's going to be finishing, though.
Yeah,
which is
good. We have so many people here forfeiting, which is okay, but it's always nice if people actually want to showcase what they are capable of, so that's always cool.
Shout out to Fiesel for the audio.
Thank you a lot, Fiesel.
It looks like he's just planning out a route now.
Yeah. So, from his forest row, he only needs to defeat Ridley. Well, only needs to defeat Ridley, which is still quite a task, and then needs to finish in Krait's room. I'm still kind of looking at that column 4. Really not sure though. I kind of want to argue that column 5 might be better. It looks like he's going for the Criterium super missiles now.
I'm thinking it's probably going to go for column 5 instead.
Yeah. That seems reasonable.
Especially because he still needs to kill Ridley as well, so
Yeah.
he needs ammo.
Yeah, a lot of ammo with that charge beam skip defeat Ridley combo is so much. Oh,
That's
the classic.
Really annoying situation for Mako.
Yeah, that has happened quite a lot. I think there's barely any runner who has never experienced that situation before. I think he's used to the Hundo setup where he has charge beam and can just
not to mention plasma beam.
Pull one shot through all the enemies, but he's through now. Gets his criteria super missiles.
I think plasma beam is really useful there.
One thing we didn't look at all yet, while Mako is doing a little bit more of collection, is the vetoes of the two runners. If I may have a look at that, because that's always interesting to see. So Becky here vetoed mini boss RTA, and MakoBytes vetoed. Where is he? He didn't veto Dap until that. There you go. He vetoed 100%, which is not a bad choice. Becky being very strong at 100%, or completion categories in general. Oh, and looks like Mako unfortunately forfeited from the race. Still GG.
GG to Mako.
Cleared out a lot of objectives from his tile. And again, Becky winning a really, really strong competition in the DAB category, so no shame in losing to her. All right. I guess that's it with this early morning race. Thanks, Fiesel and BPS here, my American friends, for getting out this early for this commentary. Again, I'm really sorry for the start of this. I was not prepared for a solo commentary here, and that PC crash was kind of unfortunate. Thank you so much, BPS, for jumping into commentary. You're really a lifesaver there.
And no problem, Punk.
Thanks a lot for chat, bearing it out with us, and again, GG to the runners.
So shout out.
Sorry, go ahead.
Shout out to Sefi, who was originally signed up for commentary here. So yeah.
I think we have one more match of Super Metroid today scheduled. Let me have a look at that just real quick. Yeah, we have. Oh yeah, actually your match tonight, BPS versus TG Derp at 4 p.m. Eastern. So make sure to not miss that out. And yeah, that's it for us. So thanks everyone for watching, and have a good day.
Alright, so that's the end of my commentary for here. So thank you all for watching, and see you next mission.